Welcome to another video, the same every time, GCSE, IGCSE Mathematics. Still looking at the product of prime factors. If you've watched the previous videos, maybe you could pause the video now, try this question yourself, and then compare your answer with mine. So the question says, write 200 as a product of prime factors, give your answer in index form. So these questions, it's going to be the same every time apart from the numbers, worth 3 marks. If you learn how to do these questions, get them right every time, get the 3 marks, get yourself well into the grades. Product, remember, means we're multiplying numbers together, and prime means that we're dealing with prime numbers. So I've said this before, you do need to know, you need to learn the first few prime numbers. So I don't think we'll need to go any further than 13, so the first few prime numbers just then. And the way to do this question, well, the best way anyhow, is to use a factor tree. So I'm starting off with 200. I have to think of 2 numbers that multiply to make 200. I suppose the most obvious would be 20 times 10. Now, if I get any prime numbers there at the end of my branches, then I have to circle them and that branch is finished. But 20 and 10 are not prime numbers. So I need to think of 2 numbers that multiply to make 20. Again, maybe 2 times 10 is the most obvious. 2 numbers that multiply to make 10, 2 times 5. Now I must circle any prime numbers at the end of my branches. 5 is a prime number, 2 is a prime number, the other 2 just there. So for my last remaining branch, 10, I can write as 2 times 5 and circle any prime numbers. Well, it's the 2 and it's the 5. There's more than one way of drawing your factor tree. For example, 200 I could have written 4 times 50 and gone that way. I would have a different factor tree, but my prime factors at the end of the branches would be the same. You will always get the same answer. So the question says product of prime factors. Product means we're multiplying, so multiplying together our prime factors. What have we got? A 2, a 2, a 2, a 5 and a 5. So 2 times 2 times 2 times 5 times 5. And the question says, give your answer in index form. Remember, index is another word for power, so we're going to write this with powers. So 200 equals 2 times 2 times 2, 2 to the power 3, or 2 cubed, and 5 times 5, 5 to the power 2, or 5 squared. There we are. That's our final answer. 3 marks for that one, the same every time. Learn how to do it, you'll get yourself well into the marks, well into the grades. But don't forget, for all questions, the examiner is expecting to see method. We don't want just an answer coming out of nowhere, so you do need to show, how I've shown here, your factor tree, circling your prime numbers, and then writing down your final answer. If this was useful to you, then please do press the subscribe button and look out for the next video. I'll see you then.